Everybody in Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky has been upgraded to a winter storm warning. Remember, as I told you guys last night, I'm expecting that as we continue to get closer into the system, I expect us to get issued a winter storm warning, or really just an upgrade to a winter storm warning. Yesterday, winter storm watch. Today, winter storm warning is now in effect. Okay, so this in effect now all the way through Sunday. Okay. Areas in the south towards the west, you have been upgraded to an ice storm warning across your area. We still got some folks that's east of us that are under a winter storm watch, and then we got a winter weather advisory for some folks. But either way, guys, it's here, it's coming, and now is the time that we got to get prepared for this system. Now, the first thing as I want to talk about is, of course, the snow. Let's go ahead and talk about this. We only got a few short minutes, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. So if you're looking at your screen right now, I've got this now going into January 24th. This is 6 a.m. We've got snow. So this is GFS model. This is the American model here. So we've got snow trying to come into parts of the area. And again, those darker shades of blue indicate that there are some heavier bands of snow that's going to be moving across the area. This one has the ice, sleet, freezing rain staying south of us and just giving us a more snow event. However, I will say there is a possible chance that we can also see some ice with this. Some models have been hinting towards each other at keeping the ice chance in the forecast. Here's a look at 6 a.m. January 25th. Snow still continuing across the Mid-South. And then by afternoon, GFS model has the snow moving out of our viewing area. So this one in particular has, and I'll kind of put this on the big screen here so you can kind of see this. So this particular model has most of the higher snowfall totals going to be on up in the parts of the Kentucky area. Some of us may be picking up on between 6 to 10 inches of snow here across Middle Tennessee with higher amounts. I mean, I was seeing some earlier that said 22.5 inches of snow possible total inches on up into parts of the Paducah, Kentucky area for us, while folks down here in the south, looks like you guys could be picking up anywhere between 5 to 6, and some of you, I'm going to even say it, 5 to 9 inches of snow possible across the area. So now let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the European model. So this is a totally different model. This is not the American model. This is a different model, but we're going to look at it anyways, right? So here we are, 6 a.m., January 24th on a Saturday. You can see the snow. You see the sleet and freezing rain moving into parts of the Mid-South. Now, this particular model has not just snow, but also freezing rain and sleet moving into parts of the area by the afternoon time. And then again, continuing throughout the rest of the afternoon, going into the early evening hours of your Saturday. And then that's still picking up during Sunday morning, so while folks are still asleep during that time frame there, and then continuing 6 o'clock in the morning as folks are getting up, they're getting awake at 6 a.m., rain, freezing rain, and snow still becoming a thing across the Mid-South, and then by 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, that freezing rain, sleet, and snow still moving across the area. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you see it still draping across the area, still stalling across the area there. And then by 6 o'clock in the evening, looks like that main system tries to leave the viewing area. And then it's possible that some of you could still see some leftover snow showers across the Mid-South, but most of you should be good after that. Now, here is a look at the exact snowfall total for this particular one. So this is the European model, okay? This one tries to have a better panhandle on snowfall totals. This one tries to have anywhere between 10 to 15 inches of snow possible across Middle Tennessee and for Southern Kentucky. There's also a look at some of the ice totals here that we've been keeping an eye on. Ice is going to be another thing that is going to be something that we need to keep an eye on, because if you got snow underneath that ice, or you got ice underneath that snow, that's going to be a very, very bad mixture, and we got to continue to keep an update on that, because that's what's going to cause very, very bad chaos, especially out there on the roads. This is why we said if you don't have to be out this weekend, we don't encourage you to get out this weekend. Stay put, watch us on Facebook, watch we'll keep you updated on the latest on this. And then this, of course, is your super 7-day forecast. So right now, today, 47 degrees. Looking good out there. It's going to be cold, bone cold, but no snow right now. As we go in towards Friday, remember, we're going to be under an alert for both your Friday and your Saturday and your Sunday. So throughout the entire weekend, 36 your top temperature on Friday. We'll see a little bit of snow trying to move in on Friday, but the better event is going to be on Saturday. So 25 on Saturday, 17 the low. And then as we get towards Sunday, 28 degrees, not even touching 30 on Sunday. 12 degrees the low on Sunday, 26 Monday. And then again, because of so many multiple days of being in the cold, that's going to allow for refreezing, and whatever precipitation we do get, it's going to stick around pretty much for several days. So it's going to take a while for this snow system to get out of here. So we gotta stay weather aware with that. So 26 Monday, 32 by Tuesday. A lot of you will finally start to get past 32 as we go towards Wednesday. So 35 degrees as we work our way towards Wednesday with a low of 15 degrees.